Is it a
No,
trial?
It is a trial, Judge. It is a trial.
Y'all killing me. So let me say this, y'all. So when I don't mind having it rescheduled, but it has to be rescheduled for a trial. Like I can't just reschedule it for a pre-trial because then
Oh,
we're going backwards in the process.
okay, well then reschedule for a trial because it's going to be for document stuff.
Okay, all right, that'll be fine. But I just have to I have to keep moving forward in the process.
Right.
We always going back and then we gotta move forward. So
It's going to be
that's
for
fine.
document verification.
That's fine. They just gonna have to come again. They'll just have to get paid if they don't want to come. We'll note with the officers who were here, and I'll make note that they were here for the trial. So if they don't show up, I'll include them as being here for this day.
Hey, you know what? If you want to on the ticket ending 4611, that's allowing. He's got the one allowing ticket.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be dismissed anyway, so you can take that one off.
Gonna be dismissed anyways.
Yeah, that one's a dismissal.
Okay. Okay. But the other four, nope. Other five are gonna come back. Am I correct? That's correct. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm trying to get the officers out too to join me. All right. All right. Now calling the matters of people first. Mr. Wallace, are you there?
it's Miss Wallace. Yes.
Miss Wallace, thank you. Okay. She had a camera off, so you get a mixed variety of folks with the name Paris. All right. Now I'm
It's
calling
Paris.
I'm sorry. Paris. Paris with all the tickets. Yes, no. Are we ready? Did she call out the officers? Who she call out? Now calling the matter of the people versus Paris. Wallace, this is ticket SP 129046111, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Ticket number SP 1477837, count one, improper plates. Count two, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1477889, one count drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 8716851, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, on behalf of Miss Wallace.
Ms.
Paris
Wallace, can you
Wallace.
state your name? Okay.
Yes, Paris Wallace.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Judge, this is a defendant's request for an adjournment. I've spoke with the city prosecutor in this matter. I've been trying to kind of do a global wrap up for Ms. Wallace's cases. I wasn't able. There's another matter pending in front of Judge Bryant, which I wasn't able to get on before this. So we're requesting a short adjournment, Your Honor. My apologies. I was totally anticipating having these matters resolved by this time. We do seek resolutions of all these matters. My client is trying to put her life back together again, and I certainly appreciate that.
Okay. All right. So the court finding due cause, I did hear from Attorney Mason from the city attorney's office that they were okay with the adjournment as well. So I'm going to adjourn this bench trial to the date of my next court date, which is February 28th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'll set her bond at $0 personal on all of these matters. Do you have any motions today before this court, though, Attorney Fikens, on any of these matters?
Judge, there is one matter. I believe I've talked to the city prosecutor about SP 129046111. There is a recommendation to dismiss that case. We join in that recommendation and stipulate the probable cause.
All right, at this time, the court is going to dismiss that case without prejudice today. So no officers will be required to come on that. Today, I did have two officers, Officer Corporal Baker, as well as Officer Franklin, come in on these matters today. Okay?
Yes, Judge.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you back. I should have made sure that was a good day. February 28th, a good day for you? counsel?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. I'll see you back there. Hopefully y'all can get everything resolved by that time, so we'll have a different resolution that day.
I know we will, Judge. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. All right, then. If there's nothing
Thank
further,
you,
we'll see
Judge
you back
Taylor.
that day. You're very welcome, all right? Bond set at $0. Keep working away and plugging away so you can get all these tickets taken care of, okay, ma'am?
Okay, thank you. Have a good
All right,
weekend.
you too. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thought I had question over shit.
Oh, you using bad language, ma'am? I can hear you. I couldn't hear you before because you weren't connected to audio, but now you having side conversations with folks and y'all cursing right on YouTube live. What's your name for the record, ma'am, so I can know? Yes, I'm talking about you. What is your name? We've been trying to get you to connect for a while.
Oh, Naima Watson. I'm sorry.
Naima Watson.
I
It's okay,
apologize.
Miss
I don't
Watson.
think you. Yeah. Do I have
you
court
was-
today?
You do, ma'am. And they saw that you were trying to sign on all morning, but you weren't connected to audio. So of course you finally connected to audio and ain't realized you have finally done it. And now you're
I
having a side
apologize. I'm
conversation.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I know you are. All right. So it's Naima Watson. Is
Yes.
that Niema, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. We have you on our docket for today. Okay. So
Okay.
we're going to do what's called, we're going to rename you, and then we're going to place you into a breakout room. That's so you can talk to one of our attorneys for today about your case and about your rights. You're at work, aren't you? Because I see you have a scarf on your head. Is that for the work purposes?
Yeah.
You were walking on the floor. All right. I'm gonna let you keep it on for today only because I see that you were on the work floor at this point in time. So, but when okay, so you're gonna go in the breakout room. It's
Okay.
gonna be a moment because we have quite a few people. Be patient in that
Okay.
room. You can continue doing what you were doing, but as soon as it's your turn and when the attorney comes in there to talk to you, make sure you're available. Okay, ma'am?
Okay. Thank you. And I'm sorry again.
I know. Thank you. I appreciate the apologies. I know you didn't do it on purpose, but of course, when your sound gets ready, you good. So
Yeah.
you're all
And
right, Miss Watson.
the person that made me cuss, he gonna run and go in the other room. You see it?
Tell him he ain't no good. No good. Tell him not to get you in trouble like that. You all right. Okay, Miss Watson. Thank you for connecting to audio. I know it was hard this morning. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Officer, Miss
So what?
breakout room 27. Ms. Watson,
Yes.
breakout room 27, please.
Okay. So that's what I go to, 27.
Officer Holt. Is she still? Okay. You're gonna go back in breakout room 1, Officer Holt. Judges, are you finished with Perry Wallace?
Yes, Officer Franklin, you're all set. You can go. Okay.
All right, cool. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
I have a no officer case, Your Honor.
Not at 9:47.
Okay, I didn't know if you were calling them yet. Thank you.
Did someone bring Calvin Wright in? Oh, he was here. Oh, no. Calvin Wright? Calvin Wright?
Yes.
Sir, did you talk to the attorney?
Yes, I did.
Did he ask you to come back to the courtroom?
I was in the waiting room.
Okay, Mr. Bachman or Mr. Soroki, did either one of you talk to Cal?
No, I didn't speak to Calvin Wright.
Mr. Bachman? Okay, Mr. Wright, I'm gonna put you back in the breakout room because I'm not sure if your case is ready. Do you,
All right.
He had about 20 tickets.
I know, do you remember which breakout room you were in, Mr. Wright?
I believe I was in room 8.
Okay, I'm gonna put you back in room 8.
All right.
The gentleman joined us in the blue shirt, Lionel, you were here earlier too. What's your name again?
Well, it's for my dad. I'm sorry, hold on. I was Willie Walton.
Okay, did you speak with an attorney, Mr. Walton?
Yes.
Did they ask you to come to the courtroom? Come back to the courtroom?
Yes. Yes.
All right. You wouldn't happen to spoken to him, would you, Mr. Roki?
I spoke to him.
Oh, okay. Is he ready to go into the waiting room?
Yeah, let me just redo his name tag if you don't mind.
Sure, please do. Thank you. Person who's on Samsung SM. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No, already had you checked in, Mr. Walton. You're good. Put your phone, on, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Walton is ready for the, oh, thank you.
Hello,
Oh, good morning, sir. What's your
good
name?
morning. Troy Ward,
What's your last name? Oh,
Ward, W-A-R-D.
yeah, I have you checked in, Mr. Ward, but would you please go someplace where there's more light?
Oh, okay. Let me get the light. Okay,
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. I have you.
yeah,
I'm going to put you in a breakout room where you can speak with the attorney about your case.
okay.
Finish talking to the attorney, press leave on your device. That'll bring you.
Leave, let's see here.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet.
When you're in the breakout room, when you finish speaking with the attorney and you've decided what you want to do about your case, then press leave. That'll bring you here to the courtroom. Okay?
Okay, all right,
Here, you don't have to do anything. You'll automatically be placed back into the waiting room where you just left.
okay.
So in a moment, you're going to receive a number to join the breakout room. It's going to be number 8.
Prosecutor Mason, when you get a chance, I have 2 cases to talk to you about in a breakout room.
Judge, the defendant that Ms. Vivian is here for, I think he's still in the waiting room. I can bring him out.
That who's here for?
Ms. Vivian. Interpreter. You say for Mr. Morales. Morales, I didn't know how to spell his last name. So if you can help me out, Ms.
I'm here for Yohandi.
Okay, Soroki, Attorney Soroki, you want to go in the breakout room too?
Okay, can you talk to this gentleman and see if it's maybe him? Attorney, Miss
Oh, okay.
Vivian, please.
Like I said,
Señor, que está en la pantalla, señor Morales.
Sí,
¿Cuál es su nombre completo? What is your full name?
oh, Keiner Yoandi Roblero Morales.
Oh, okay, so that's him, Kiner Yohandi. Okay,
Okay,
so that's the person I'm here for.
okay, fantastic. We'll have you talk to Attorney Boffman. He's in here. Attorney Boffman, we're gonna rename him and then we'll put you all in a breakout room. And then as soon as you finish, I'll actually take care of you so you can get out of here, attorney. Sorry, you should just be my attorney. Miss Vivian. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay, vamos a ir en una sala privada. Okay, así puedes hablar con el abogado.
Está bien.
okay. Breakout room 29.
Okay.
Thank you, Attorney Boffman. I always throw you in the mix of this. I apologize, but you do so well. It helps me out tons.
I like to practice. Necesito que
Thank
practicar más mi español.
She's like, okay, cool.
Are we going to the breakout room?
Yep, 29. Go to 29. I think she put them in 29. So go there, Miss Vivian.
Okay.
Thank you.
The person who just joined us, what's your name, please? What's your name, sir?
Madam Clerk?
Yes.
Can you tell me what the other tickets are for Larry Westbrook, so I can tell the prosecutor and she could give me a global offer?
Okay. It's a loitering in the place of a legal occupation with the intent to engage. And a possession of drug paraphernalia.
That's the tickets he already has. Those are the two
Also-
that are on the docket.
It says 12/11. Oh, he has some. Oh, it's okay. So yeah. So those tickets were on the docket are 10/5. These tickets are 8/31. Same
Okay.
exact tickets.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, same tickets. Same tickets.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's okay. All right, no problem.
I tell you, it's almost the same location, just a little further down.
Right.
It's the same location though, so he keeps going back. Just so you know.
Gentlemen, just take your phone off mute.
Okay, there we go to here.
And who's sitting in the car, please take your phone off mute.
1 second.
Sir, take your phone off mute. It should be an icon that looks like a microphone.
Hello,
Oh, good morning, sir. What's your name?
Lawrence Wheeler.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Wheeler. Just one moment.
Okay.
All right, I have you checked in. I noticed you're in a vehicle. Are you going to be driving anytime soon?
No, I'm at work. I'm just on break.
Okay. So are you prepared to stay there for a little while until your case is heard?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room so that you can speak with an attorney about your case.
Okay.
When you're finished talking to the attorney and you've decided what you want to do, press leave on your device.
Okay.
To the courtroom.
Okay.
And you don't have to do anything. When you get back here, you'll automatically be placed back into the waiting room where you were before you came into the courtroom, okay?
Okay.
And Mr. Wheeler, join breakout room number 30.
30.
Yes. Oh,
Now you say the police officer wasn't there yet?
Sure. If you're in courtroom, please mute.
Okay, Mr. Soroki, did you want to rename him before I put him in the waiting room?
I just did.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, this guy.
No.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
You need to mute, please. Okay, let's see.
Ronnie Walls.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Are you Ronnie Walls?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what time is your case for?
The court lady told me 8:45, and I wasn't even
So why
sure.
are you here at 10:17 a.m. if it's at 8:45?
I wasn't even sure what time, man. I tried calling early this morning to see.
That's terrible, Mr. Walls. Okay, this is the
Yes, ma'am.
judge. We got to do better.
Oh,
You can't
definitely.
just say, Mr. Walls. If you
Yes, ma'am.
call and ask, most likely the reason why you got some information like that is because you called because you already missed a court date. Or you had to reschedule. And so that means that you didn't even take down the information. That makes me disappointed that you don't even, and now I'm looking at the ceiling. So that means you just woke up because I can't even see you. Am I right? I'm right.
Ma'am.
All right, Miss Sandy, you can continue.
So Mary?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I stepped away for a second when the judge was talking. He's not on the docket. You want to talk to him?
We can call the courtroom. We 2 hours late anyway.
Hey, Mr. Walls,
Yes, ma'am.
get a pen and paper and write this number down so you can call the courtroom. Please.
I'm sorry.
Would you get something to write a phone number down so that you can
Uh-huh.
call the courtroom to
Okay, I'm ready.
313
Uh-huh.
65
965
2293.
2293. That was 2293, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Okay, call that number and she'll answer.
Okay.
Answer.
All right.
Thank you. Judge, are you getting ready to call a case? Are you getting ready to call a case, Judge?
I'm on a record in another courtroom.
My, my bad.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you today?
Hello? Hello? I'm willing to do that. I'll plead guilty to these two, and the other two, you'll dismiss those. Okay, I'm willing to do that.
No, here we go. I'm gonna call Mr. Yandi. All right. All right. I'll call the case and then I'll swear you in, Madam Interpreter, okay?
Okay. Vamos a llamar
All
el
right.
caso y después jurar a la intérprete.
So,
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kayner Yahandi. This is ticket SP 1462747. Count 1, reckless driving. Count 2, driver's license never required. Count 3, open alcohol and motor vehicle driver.
Este es el caso de las personas en contra de Kiner Yogandi. Es el caso SP 1462747. El primer cargo es conducir sin querer. Segundo cargo, nunca consiguió licencia. Tercer cargo, alcohol abierto en un vehículo.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
Hate to tell you this, but I told Mary I had to leave the computer for about 5 minutes. So I think you may have to call this case over again. I didn't get any of it. I just got.
It's okay. I just started it. It was down low because it interrupts me when I'm having my court in another courtroom and I'm covering another docket. So she didn't hear you. So
No,
it's okay. I can recall. I just started calling it. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
It's okay.
I'm
All
back.
right. Ticket number SP. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kayner Yahandi. This is ticket SP 1462747. Count 1, reckless driving. Count 2, driver's license never required. Count 3, open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver. And Miss Vivian, can you please state your name for the record?
My first name is Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vibian, qualified Spanish English interpreter through the state of Michigan.
All right. If you could please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to translate the English to Spanish and the Spanish to English language to the best of your abilities?
I do.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you need to tell me the case? Go ahead.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Yohani, state your name, please.
Harry Boffman, representando el acusado. Señor, diga su nombre, por favor.
Kiner Yoandi Roblero Morales.
Kiner Yohandi Roblero Morales.
All right. And how are we proceeding today?
There's also an officer here, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Boffman, can you repeat your statement?
There is also an officer here, Your Honor.
También hay un oficial de policía aquí hoy, su señoría.
All right. There, Officer Anderson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lamont Officer Anderson. Lamont Anderson, representing Detroit Police Department.
Por favor, introduce el oficial de policía, Lamont Anderson. Estoy con el Departamento de Policía de la ciudad de Detroit.
Your Honor,
all right.
Counsel have agreed to adjourn this trial date for a short period of time to enable the defendant to consult an immigration attorney.
Su señoría, la fiscal está de acuerdo de hacer un aplazamiento de poco tiempo, así mi cliente tiene tiempo para consultar con un abogado de inmigración.
I also want you to know that the defendant has agreed to attend some counseling sessions, as many as he can, while this matter is waiting for the new trial.
Y yo también te quiero asegurar que mi cliente está de acuerdo de tomar clases y recibir terapias para ayudarlo en las más posibles citas que puede, mientras que este caso está pendiente.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm not going to be able to give him a trial date until next year.
Parece bien. Le vamos a dar una fecha de juicio que va a ser el año que viene.
All right. So I'll adjourn this until February 28th February 28th at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
Entonces hacemos un aplazamiento para el 28 de febrero a las 9 de la mañana en Zoom.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Thank
Si
you, Your
no hay
Honor.
nada más, esta audiencia es acabada.
You're welcome.
Ok.
All
Gracias.
right.
De nada.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Señor, se
You're
puede
welcome.
ir. You can go.
Gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Attorney Robinson, you ready on your matter?
Yes, I'm.
Judge DeMarcus Wyatt was here earlier. Should I let?
Just leave them out there for right now. I'm gonna bring everybody in a minute. I gotta go back and finish some other stuff. I didn't realize we was on. Mr.
Hi, Judge.
Troy? Hey, I see you. I can't get your client out. That's
you.
the problem I'm having. All right.
I'll go in and get him, Your Honor.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I think he works midnights. He might have fell asleep.
Troy Ward?
Yes.
Okay. You got a few moments to pay attention today? All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Troy Anthony Ward. This is ticket SP 1464581, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1465619, drove with revoked license. Ticket number SP 1260181, drove with the revoked license. Ticket SP 114244113, open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver. And ticket SP 1142411, count 2, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Sarah Robinson, P63181 for Mr. Troy Ward. Sir, please state your name.
Troy Ward.
All right, how are we proceeding, counsel?
Mr. Ward would like a jury trial, Judge.
All right. I will set, let me look at my dates. Okay, we're gonna have a final, look in your calendar. I'm looking at the date of March 4th. March 4th.
Judge.
Huh?
March 4th is clear.
Okay, and the final pretrial will be on March 1st. The final pretrial will be via Zoom. So just Zoom in the same way you did like you did today at 10 a.m. That way we can make sure we're good to go for that following Monday for the jury trial. I set it for March 4th. And the jury trial will start at 9:30 a.m. But we'll have a final pretrial on March 1st, 2024 at 10 a.m. via Zoom. Jury trial will be in person. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bond continued at this time. Have a good day. All right, give me one
You too.
second, y'all. I will, thank you.
All right, that's it.
That's it, Mr. Ward. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
All right. All right, attorney.
Judge, Mr. Walker was here earlier, Terrell Walker, he just came back.
Okay.
That's my
All
client,
right.
Your Honor.
Are we ready on everybody?
Is
I think it's maybe a couple more people left in the breakout. I mean, in the breakout room, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Everyone, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. That means if your phone is not muted, mute your phone right now for me, please. Please mute your phone for me. Mr. Williams Golson, please take your hat off. You are in court. Thank you, sir. All right. Naeem Watson. Naeem Watson. Naeema Watson. All right.
She's right there. Unmute, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Naeema Christine Watson. This is ticket SP 1390502. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, expired plates. Ticket SP 1390581. Count 1, defective windshield. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Watson. Please unmute and state your name for the record, Ms. Watson. Unmute you.
I'm Mary Williams.
Ms. Watson.
John Washington.
Hold on. No. Everyone don't just start speaking. If your name is not Naeema Washington, why would you respond at all? If your name is not the name that I called, why are you responding to anybody else's name, y'all? Help it make sense to me today. If your name is not Naeema Watson, please keep yourself on mute, friends. All right, Ms. Watson, please state your name.
Naeema Watson.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with this case?
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Watson. Your Honor, we would like to ask for a bench trial of this matter. She is aware of her jury trial rights.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. You understand that?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for the date of February the 28th of 2024 at 9 a.m. Okay, before me, bond will be set at $0 personal. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set.
Thank you.
Right. Tasheila Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Tasheila Williams. This is ticket SP 1507291. Count 1, defective brake lights. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your name, ma'am? One more time.
Oh, that was real muffled.
Tasheila Williams.
Thank you. Your Honor, the defendant presents today with valid and current documents, her insurance, and she also was able to show me that she repaired the brake lights. Would you dismiss the instant cases for compliance? I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation here.
All right. So at this time, being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
God
Maurice
bless you.
Williams.
Happy holidays.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Keep it on. Maurice Williams.
Yes.
Follow directions. Now calling the matter of the people versus Maurice Edward Williams. This is ticket SP 1479306. Count 1, loud music. Okay, count 2, tinted windows. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Maurice Edward Williams.
Yes. Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial. Police officer has not appeared to my knowledge, and defense is moving to dismiss both matters.
All right, the time is now 11:09 a.m. and there's no officer present. The court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, you're all set, okay?
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, bye-bye. Amy Ann Ware?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Amy Ann Ware. This is ticket SP 1446001. Count 1, entering a vacant dwelling without owner's permission. Count 2, no possession of drug paraphernalia. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Amy Ann Ware.
Your Honor, today's the date and time set for trial in this matter. Defense moves to dismiss these matters. Police officers not appeared.
The time is now 11:10 a.m. No officers having appeared for this matter. Court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. I don't think they checked in. Any of those officers checked in? I should have asked with the last one too. I don't see him. Okay.
For Amy, no officers checked in, Judge.
Huh?
Amy Ware, no officers checked in.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, you're all set, Ms. Ware.
Thank you. Have a great day.
So, I know Mr. Williams, Lavish Williams. I saw this officer. Let me get this officer out. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lavish T.M. Williams. This is ticket number 742383. One count disobey lawful order of police. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your name for the record?
Lavish T. Williams.
There's also an officer. Would you state your name and badge number, sir?
Sergeant Hall Cradle, Detroit Police, badge S269.
Thank you. Your Honor, the defendant is going to waive his right to any trial this morning. He's going to plead guilty. The recommendation is for a 1-year delayed sentence. I've explained to him the meaning of that. Mr. Williams is going to make a factual basis here and now.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
Anyone threaten you? You
No.
said yes?
Yes, I just talked to the guy who was speaking.
Okay, he's an attorney.
Yeah, that's the attorney.
Okay, okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today beyond the 1-year delayed sentence?
No. When you say 1 year, that's not 90 days.
No, it's 1 year, sir.
If you need some more time to think about it, you can have some more time. I got a ton of people. I got your docket and a whole nother docket to do. So if you need some more time, Mr. Williams, I understand. You can think about it for a second, okay?
No, I mean, I was just think about that previously. I thought it was 90 days.
Right, we did discuss that, and the offer is for 1 year if you want to accept that.
Can we have a private moment?
Absolutely. Please, I'll put you back in the breakout room. Your Honor, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. I don't want him to rush. I'm just saying I'll move forward so he can have some more. He has plenty of time to think. All right. Christopher Wilson, off the record in that matter. Christopher Wilson. Christopher Wilson. Unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Christopher Damon Wilson. This is ticket SP 14-75746, count one, defective or improper turn signal. Count two, drove registered or untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Strokey, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Christopher Damon Wilson.
Your Honor, today, date and time set for trial in this matter. I do not believe that the police officer has checked in.
All right. Do we have any officers who checked in on Mr. Wilson's case?
No, not that I see.
Sorry, Judge. I'm sorry, Judge. Just missed.
Okay.
Just for that. Officer Duran did not check in.
Okay. All right. At this time, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Sir, make sure you still have your car up to date and have everything in it that you need to have, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a good.
Same to you guys.
Welcome. Yeah.
Your Honor, I hate to interrupt Corporal Baker. I was just trying to see if my defendant, Wallace.
I called you out the courtroom a long time ago. I called for you back hours. Yes, he already pled. Oh no, we didn't. Did we plea on that? We adjourned it to another day, so it's set for another day.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
It's okay, Corporal Baker. I figured you were doing something else, so I just moved you to another day.
Okay, you guys have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you. Be careful. Good morning. I'm all right. All right. Those other. Oh, God. Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus, this is going to be Clarence Weaver the third. Clarence Weaver the third.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Clarence Weaver the third. This is Z ticket 808991. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Your Honor, I'm going to start first. Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. I also have my officer Tatiana Holt is present.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Weaver. State your name for the record, sir.
Clarence Weaver III.
Your Honor, today is the day and time set for trial. This is a high BAC.
Y'all killing me. Y'all are killing me slowly. Just so you're killing me slowly. Go ahead, Attorney Bradfield.
Your Honor, today is not enough time to effectively prepare for the defense for this type of charge. I am requesting that a court-appointed attorney be appointed to his matter to have time to look at all the discovery that's needed to prepare for this case. I don't know how I got set at to trial date without that.
All right. Hmm. All right. All right. Let me ask, who else is asking for a trial today? Everybody gets assigned counsel. Who else needs trial? You want a bench trial, Mr. Wheeler? Let me make sure you get assigned counsel, because apparently picking up these cases, it's just not working anymore. Assigned counsel. All right. Assigned counsel.
Judge, we're gonna request a trial on Carnell White, but it's only allowing.
I don't know. At this point in time, I'm scared to even do it because I used to pick up files and do them. Probably some slight malpractice across the street at Third Circuit, but I done picked up. Let me mute myself for a minute.
Okay, the gentleman who just rejoined us, what's your name again?
Lawrence Wheeler.
Hey, Mr. Wheeler, what happened? You lost connection?
Yes, I was at work and my phone had died.
All right. In house counsel, if he's fine, can you rename him for me, please?
Can you say that again?
Oh, no, I'm talking to the house counsel.
Oh, sorry.
Please put your phone on mute, Mr. Wheeler. So
Okay.
so if he's your, could you please rename him if you want?
Harry? Harry? Buff, Attorney Buffman. Okay, let's see here.
Mr. Washington, Michael Washington, sit up.
Miss Bradfield,
Yes,
hi, can you meet me in room 2?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Attorney Bradfield. Attorney Bradfield. This is the city prosecutor. Attorney Bradfield. Madam Court Clerk, this is the city prosecutor. Anybody there? Judge Taylor's courtroom?
Yeah, Mary Williams.
I'm not asking for you, Miss Williams.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can just sit down back.
Clerk. Madam Clerk. Hello?
Mrs. Soroki, who do you need to be put in the breakout room with?
Michael Wyatt.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Soroki. I thought you said the clerk.
He did.
I
know
did,
what
I
he wanted,
did.
though. It's no problem. I knew what he wanted. Give me a moment.
Michael who?
Michael Wyatt. Yep.
Wyatt, yes.
You need him back in the breakout room.
Do you remember which breakout room he was in before? You're on mute, Mr. Soroki. Okay, I'm just gonna put him in a different breakout room. I'll let you know in a second. Okay.
He was in 12.
He was in 12, okay.
Yes.
Yep. Can you return to number 12, Mr. Wyatt? Michael Wyatt?
Yes, I can yes, okay.
Thank you.
Attorney Boffman, this is a city prosecutor. Attorney Boffman?
Yes.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Cooperation always.
Okay.
So there's
Okey-dokey.
no point this morning where we are not cooperating under the terms and conditions that you announced. If, you know, anything that you don't approve of isn't going through. So we're okay.
Okay, well, I was gonna let Sarge Corporal go.
Oh yeah, we're good with that one.
Okay.
That's a promise.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Sarge, you hear that? Where are you, Sarge?
I'm good,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah, just go ahead and go. I got your number.
Okay, thanks. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Prosecutor
Thanks,
Mason,
Attorney
this is Corporal Whitehead.
Yeah. On Wade, I think we already hooked that one up.
Okay, so it's okay. Did I leave?
You can leave.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Got anybody else here?
Yeah, it's up for plea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody?
And if
She's
he
in,
changed his mind, he would have to get a new date.
Right. The judge is doing Millhouse's courtroom now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. No problem.
So that's what's happening, everybody. If you need to know, we're just in abeyance because Judge Taylor is doing another judge's docket. Okay, so she's covering 2 courtrooms.
Yes, this is Mr. Westbrook. Hello.
What do you need, Mr. Westbrook?
When is my case?
Pardon?
Didn't no one call me. Didn't no one call me?
Sir, there's a lot of clients right here with you that has not been called yet. You need to be patient.
Okay, so I have to be patient.
Yep. The judge is handling another judge's docket. She'll be back. So just be patient, sir, and put yourself back on mute.
I'll put my phone back on mute.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Mr. Boffman?
Yes.
You handling Mr. Calvin Wright's case, correct?
Yes.
Say
That's
cases.
it.
Okay.
We're ready on that case. We're ready.
Okay. You want me to bring them out?
Yes, please and thank you.
You're welcome. He's not responding. I'll go up. He's coming. Oh, there you go.
Oh, snap.
Seemed like we lost him.
He'll come back. It was knocked out asleep. He didn't mean to disconnect himself.
Madam Clerk.
Attorney Soroki, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having the time of my life today. Hold on one second. What do you need, Attorney Soroki? Because every time you call her, I can hear her. What do you need?
Okay, what I need is, I have a deaf, attorney Bradfield can take over my case. I have a 12 o'clock conference call,
Go
Zoom
ahead,
call.
get on the conference call. Bye.
Thank you. Okay, have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy.
All right. Mr. Clarence Weaver. Clarence
Did you say
Weaver.
Deron Weaver?
No, Mr. Clarence Weaver.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here. Okay.
God, I ain't got no security in my courtroom. Can you tell they can come in? I just give up today. All right, recalling the matter of the people versus Clarence Weaver. This is case number Z808991. This is one count of operating with a high blood alcohol content. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel. Counsel for the city, you don't need to come on for this one. I don't think we're good. Counsel for the for the defendant though, please state your name.
Clarence Weaver III.
All right.
Barry Baughman for the defendant, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, at this time, I believe they are requesting an adjourned pretrial so that counsel can be appointed to him in this particular matter. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this I'm going to set it for a pretrial. I don't even know how to get around it. I just have to go back to the beginning of the case. I'm gonna set it for a pretrial on February 9th, 2024. The information for your being appointed to counsel has already been given to us. So I'll make sure that they get that information, and then we'll move forward on February 9th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. with picking a new trial date. All right, if there's nothing further, bonds continue. Remember, it's the holiday. You still can't drink, okay?
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. All right, this is not on my docket. This is on another docket. I'm gonna give you the case number so that you can be able to have it. His name is Kari Nichols, Kerry Nichols, Kerry. Last name is Nichols. This is off the Honorable Judge Donna Millhouse docket. This is going to be Z ticket 808583. You have that information, Miss Sandy?
Was that on the record, Judge?
No, I just want to make sure you had that information. Did you need to write it down? I'm gonna put it on the record. Okay. You good? I just was telling you so that you weren't caught off guard, like, where's this person?
I appreciate that. I'm good, Judge.
Okay, all right, no problem. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Kerry Fitzgerald Nichols. This is Z ticket 808583. This is one count of operating, let me see what it was reduced to. Operating while visibly impaired. He is placed on 12-month probation in front of the Honorable Judge Donna Millhouse, I apologize. Appearance for the record, starting with you, Officer Bradfield.
Good morning to the court. Gary Bradfield, appearing on behalf of probation.
All right, and sir, can you state your name real loud? All right, and Attorney Boffman, you were going to stand in for me?
Absolutely, yes. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant.
Okay, how is he doing with probation?
Judge, this matter was adjourned from this past Wednesday, December 5th, for Mr. Nichols to be evaluated by drug court due to his non-compliance on probation. Drug court informed me that he does not qualify for drug court due to his background. He has a criminal felony on his background that's preventing him from being accepted into the drug treatment court program. So Judge Millhouse had him come back today. But like I will explain to the court earlier, probation had exhausted all of our efforts to assist Mr. Nichols. He's in need of some adjustments. I mean, he has done absolutely nothing since he's been on probation since April 27th of 2023. And I want to remind the court that he tested positive on his court date last Wednesday for alcohol. So he's still drinking while on a drinking and driving case.
Well, I wish I had a better explanation why that would occur, Your Honor, but I do not. In terms of a violation here, I would assume that the defendant would be entering into a plea of responsible to the violation, asking you to set the matter for a review so that the defendant gets a final opportunity to show and prove that he can abide by the terms and conditions of this probation before you do what I know ultimately you're going to do if he doesn't, which is lock him up.
Your Honor, for the record, if I may, City of Detroit, Prosecutor 4371, I'd like to weigh in. I was at this hearing, and at this point, because all avenues have been exhausted, I was here, and his behavior was very disrespectful to the court at that hearing. And at this point, Judge, I am asking for jail time. At least 30 days in jail.
Today? Okay. If I tested you today, would you be positive for alcohol?
I shouldn't be, miss. He just tested me.
No, my question, the answer that you.
No, it shouldn't be, miss. It shouldn't be.
The fact that you said it shouldn't be lets me know it is going to be.
I hope not. It shouldn't be.
You know whether or not you've been drinking, sir. You know. Uh-huh, you have. It's okay to admit it. How many days jail time you asking for?
Judge, I'm gonna concur with, the city said 30 days in jail.
How long has he been on probation?
He's been on probation since April 27th of this year, Your Honor.
And he hasn't done anything?
He has not done anything, and the court has been very patient with Mr. Nichols. Judge Millhouse ordered 25 hours community service back in October as a sanction due to his positive drug test, and Mr. Nichols was supposed to have that done this past Wednesday, and he failed to do any of those hours. That's what we're working with, Judge. Which is.
You didn't even do the sanction?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell me, why didn't you do the
I was gonna
sanction?
do the sanction, but the judge told me, don't matter about that. That's past now. That's
Right.
what she told me in court. I didn't know, because I would have went out there that day and did it. I do it today.
But you're not supposed to do it the day. The sanction was given to you prior to that day. So you can't come in unprepared. You see what it is? It's not that you, see, we shouldn't have to light a fire under you again when you've already been given the opportunity, because the first time she could have just put you away, right? Are you asking for it to be closed out or just a sanction at this time? That's going to determine how long I'm about to give him in Wayne County Jail.
Judge, I said I would like to work with Mr. Nichols, but he's giving me nothing to work with, so I'm asking for it. Termination of probation.
Okay. All right. He hasn't given us anything. Did he serve any time? Did you go to jail any point in time?
No, I haven't.
No, in this case.
You talking about the jail for what?
Because you're not doing anything with the probation. So probation, let me tell you what probation is. Probation is an out of court, it's a jail sentence that we allow you to serve in the community, because we've deemed that instead of putting you away, we can provide you with services, we can provide you with different alternatives to you being locked up. Because technically what the statute reads is that we're supposed to put you into jail, but we say, hey, let's give this person an opportunity to prove in the community that they can do what they need to do. It sounds like you haven't done anything, and you on an alcohol one, and you tested positive for alcohol. So you can't, and you were given a sanction, and you still didn't do the sanction. At least if you came back, I don't know what she would have ruled, but if you would have come back and I know that you're fighting the demons of alcohol, but I say, oh, at least he did his community service, so he trying. You come back and you ain't even got that done. So probation probably isn't a good fit for you. So you probably just didn't need to do the jail time. You ain't even been on the whole year. And that's not good. So we're gonna have you sit. I don't know if he's supposed to have a hearing or not, though, for the probation of violation.
Your Honor, with respect to a hearing, if it was the court's intention to administer a test for the presence of alcohol today, that would help us establish a factual basis.
Do we need to waste our resources? We can have a test. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is going to be.
Well, there's so many other violations. Sir, are you willing to plead guilty to the violations of the terms and conditions of your probation here and now?
What else would I ever did? I mean,
you ain't do nothing. That's the problem. That's the problem. You haven't done anything that you were supposed to do. So the fact that you're just staying out of trouble is not, that's half of the battle, right? It's the other part of the battle is that you're supposed to comply with what's being told of you.
Hey, Johnny, can I say one thing?
You can.
Hey, I have been slacking and on everything he told me to do and everything, but God, I just got a job. I started Tuesday, and I swear and I promise to you, and I'll show you, man. You can just give me 1 week and you'll just see that I ain't had nothing in my system. And I promise you that, man. You just say, hey, when that week.
So the fact that you ain't had no job and couldn't do any community service makes me even more upset. Because that means that you ain't been doing nothing. And you couldn't do 25 hours of community service.
No, I'm not trying to interrupt.
Oh, no, I can't. Y'all say today is just gonna be a day for me. Bless America. I mean, I don't want you to lose your job, but at the same account, they've been telling you, listen, it says you had a probation violation on October the 5th, 2023. That's when she gave you that time to be able to do. She gave you 2 months to do 25 hours of community service. And not only did you not do it, when you came back on Tuesday, you tested positive for alcohol.
Yes.
So she didn't give you like 3 days to do it. She gave you from October the 5th until December the 5th to get that community service done. And then you come back in here and you test positive for alcohol. 15 days, Wayne County Jail close out this matter.
I'm going to jail right now. I mean, I can't even call my ride or nothing. Or I'd rather you gonna drop me? All right, man, that's great.
I'm not gonna drive you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Close out the matter after it's dropped.
No improvement. Thank you, Judge.
All right, I gotta continue the rest of my docket, so I just need you to keep it down. Mister, I want you to get better, but you gotta want to get better yourself. All right. Mr. Cornell White. It's okay. I have his name. Here, ma'am. Yep, I'll do it.
Excuse me,
Yes, sir.
Is there any way that you can try to please help me with my job in my program?
Do you have a phone number I can call?
Yes.
If you get that phone number, I'll call the person and let them know. Okay. Music, okay? You did do it. Because I can't. Oh, yeah. Brittany Ward.
I'm ready, Carnell.
You ready, Cornell White? Okay. All right. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cornell Andrew White. This is ticket SP 1459200, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Ticket number SP 1163213. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number I'm trying to do my docket. Ticket number SP 1461091. I'm sorry, this issue. No proof of insurance, and ticket SP 1461092. One count of drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield standing in on behalf of Attorney Soroki on behalf of Mr. White. State your name for the record, please.
Cornell White.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. White is aware of his jury trial rights. However, he'd like to ask that this matter be set for a bench trial. Is that correct, sir?
Oh my gosh, please, Lord.
Yes.
Maybe he wasn't aware of it. Mr. White, you have a right to a trial. You could have a bench trial, which is before the judge, or you can have
yes,
a jury trial.
I am aware of the bench trial. I'm sorry.
Are you aware of the jury trial rights?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of February 28th at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
All right. Brittany Marie Ward.
Here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brittany Marie Ward. This is ticket SP 142000881, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield standing in on behalf of Attorney Soroki on behalf of Ms. Ward. State your name for the record, please.
Brittany Ward.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation to dismiss. We stipulate the probable cause.
All right, this time the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, ma'am, you are all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, DeMarcus Wyatt.
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the matter of the
I'm still on.
Now calling the matter of the people versus DeMarcus Wyatt. This is ticket SX 4291208. Count one, no operator's license. Count two, careless driving. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Mr. Boffman, is that yours?
Barry Boffman for the defendant. I'm sorry. State your name, Mr. Wyatt.
DeMarcus Wyatt.
So let me consult my notes one moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
So Mr. Wyatt is here, and one of the issues is careless driving, so we're asking for a waiver trial date by Zoom, please, and thank you.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I told him my situation. Yes.
Okay, this is my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yeah. What did that mean again?
So you have the opportunity, since it's a misdemeanor, one of the tickets is at least a misdemeanor. You can have a jury trial. That's before 6 citizens of the city of Detroit, or a bench trial. That's before me as the trier and finder of facts. You also have a careless driving. That's going to be a formal hearing. It means I'll listen to the facts of the case and make a decision based on that. So that's kind of how we can move forward in this particular matter, or you can take a plea. I don't know what was offered to you today. You can always take a plea in this matter as well. I don't know.
No, I want to get that taken care of. That's one thing. I don't want to take a plea. I want to get that taken care of. That's one thing. I want to definitely. I have my right to get that taken care of. Yeah.
You want to get taken care of, meaning that you want to have a bench trial or jury trial, or is that what you mean by taken care of?
If I could, I don't know. I don't know, man. This is something new to me. I'm just trying to figure out
I
right now.
know.
That's all.
I know. I know. All right. Did you talk
Judge,
to originally?
we're gonna need input from an officer, so if you would set the matter for trial, I believe these are two state cases, if I recall correctly.
They are. They're
Yeah.
state cases, okay? All
Let's
right.
just bring
So
us back for trial, get an officer's input, and then we'll resolve it either way next time.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll see you back February 28th of 2024, okay?
Okay.
All right, write that date down at 9 a.m. via Zoom.
Okay. So February 28th.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you then. You're welcome. Terrell Walker. Terrell Walker.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling, turn on your camera for me. Now calling the matter of the people versus Terrell Walker.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Walker.
All right. Yeah, pull over. All right. Ticket number
I need-
SP 1507161, count brandishing a firearm. Can I have your name for the record, sir, please?
Terrell Walker.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding with this particular matter?
Your Honor, we would like to ask that this matter be set for a pretrial date. Mr. Walker will be hiring an attorney.
All right, Mr. Walker, you already have a bench trial for some other cases before my court on February 23rd, 2024. So I'm gonna set this for a pretrial date. You need to tell whoever you hired that you have some trials that day, that we need to put these all scheduled for the same time.
You said it's gonna be the same day?
Yes, unless you want to put this one on a different time and hire an attorney and then come back on February 23rd for your other 4 cases. How do you want to do this?
They can't be the same day because if I can have 2 separate dates.
Okay. All right, so you coming back for your bench trial date on these other cases and you just want to hire an attorney on the brandishing firearms?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll make your I'll schedule this for a no, it's gonna be confusing. Oh gosh. It's okay, it's not your fault today. I just seem to be very frustrated because everybody has like special requests and I'm trying to figure out the best way to navigate it. I don't know what to do with this hearing. All right, I'm gonna give you some time to be able to hire counsel for the other cases, okay? So I'm gonna give you until January 23rd, okay? To come back for the other cases, and then your bench trial will still be for the other matters on February 23rd, okay?
You're muted, sir.
Okay, Mr. Walker?
I'm sorry. I said, can you explain it to me one more time to make sure I understand what you're saying?
Okay, so you already have 5 tickets before me that are set for a trial. I'm going to keep those on the same bench trial date. But
Yes.
you want to hire counsel for the brandishing firearms. So I'm gonna have you come back on January 23rd with your counsel so that I can set a date for that particular matter. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, all right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Michael Washington?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Deshaun Washington. This is ticket SP 1506817. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, drove while license suspended. And ticket number SX 3085239. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Washington, state your name, please.
Michael Deshaun Washington.
So, Your Honor, this matter is here for pretrial, and after talking to the defendant, I've noticed that there's some additional warrants that I would ask that the defendant be arraigned on today. He waives any more formal reading of information and complaint and asks that they would be set for a pretrial. And the defendant's going to return. I believe he's going to come back with compliance documents, namely his driver's license. We went over the information, and he has otherwise been advised.
All right. I only have one case that's in warrant status. You have more than one case that's in warrant status?
Your Honor, I saw 4.
Oh.
Let me look it up again. I can read the case numbers into the record. Michael Washington, what is your middle name, sir?
Deshaun.
Okay, you're right. Washington.
DESHAWN.
Got it. Yes, Your Honor. May I read the case numbers into the record? And I could include the charges if you need me to. But I did advise the defendant of each of the charges. He waives any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. And case number SX 3085239 and case number SP 983531. Strike that, SP 983532 and SP 983533, Your Honor. Sorry for the trouble, Madam Clerk.
We have different birthdays for that. What date of birth do we have for you, sir?
On the other.
8975.
Right, the one.
Right.
Martha, do you have 10/18/56 for those warrants, those other warrants?
Right, so that, I stand corrected, Your Honor. If this defendant's birth date is 1975, there is only one warrant, that SX case. Forgive me.
It's okay. We just want to make sure he leaves without having any additional warrants. So for that one additional warrant, the court is going to set aside, put it in a plea of not guilty in that particular matter. And then I'm going to have you come back for a pretrial on the date of no, these aren't my days. February 9th, sir. February 9th at 8:35 or 8:35 a.m., okay?
Thank you. February 9th.
You're welcome.
Thank
February
you.
9th, okay?
All right,
You too.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
John Washington.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus John Houston, Washington. This is ticket SP 1506376. Count 1, no valid registration certificate. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, Mr. Washington?
John Washington.
Your Honor, the recommendation is that the defendant would plead guilty here to 1 count of failing to display a valid driver's license, with the remainder of the counts being dismissed here. I have seen valid documentation from the defendant with respect to the other counts. He's ready to give a factual basis now.
All right. Is that the case, sir? Please raise your right hand.
This case.
Yep. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone, yes is the word. Yes, yes. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to send this matter. I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 5th of 2023. Were you in the area of Monroe and Brush Streets in the city of Detroit driving an Oldsmobile vehicle? Oh, shoot.
Yes.
And while you were driving this Oldsmobile vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes, they was.
Satisfied.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated. Thank you.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of, or the reduced charge of fail to display. The remaining counts called today will be dismissed. Sir, I'm going to waive your costs and fines. You have some old tickets that you need to pay. Pay those tickets, please.
Okay. We just said one ticket I had to pay. Okay.
They're from 2021, and you have a wrong way on a one-way street, an improper U-turn, and a no insurance, no proof of insurance. Oh,
Okay.
all right.
So how much are those tickets, John?
Oh my gosh, sir. Nah, yeah, you probably can't look them up. Give me 1 second.
Other tickets? No, I don't think we saw any other tickets for you, sir, Mr. Washington.
Oh, those tickets I can't hear you.
Mr. Washington, I don't think we saw any other tickets for you. These are the ones that we're taking care of today, everything you have. Let me just confirm that.
Oh, okay.
You're John Houston, Washington, correct?
Yes.
His other tickets were 258, 258, and 336. That's probably because they have a ton of late fees on them. Okay.
And they're in default, Your Honor, since 2021. I don't think it would be the defendant's advantage to bring those out of default because they carry points, and it probably just behoove him just to pay what he owes.
That's right. All right, so take care of those, okay?
Okay. As long as you send me out the statement, 'cause I got cancer and I can barely remember stuff like that. So as long as I get a statement out, I'll be fine.
Okay, Mr.
Hello?
Washington. I'm here, Mr. Washington. You got I waived your
So
costs
long-
for today. So I mean, we're all set, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
Just
Okay.
Send me a statement out. Send me a statement out.
Okay. Michael Wyatt.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Wyatt. This is ticket number SX 4149941. Count one, no operator's license on person. Also calling ticket number SP 1323537. Count 121 to 20. Nope, he paid that ticket. Ticket number SP 1323566. Failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Ticket SP 1461603. Improper. Drove while license not valid or improper. And Z ticket 0808867. This is going to be one count operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield standing in for Mr. Soroki on behalf of Mr. Wyatt. State your name for the record, please.
Michael Wyatt.
Your Honor, we'd like to ask that the pretrial be adjourned and attorney be appointed for his matter. I do have his contact information. I'll be emailing the clerk later on today.
Fantastic. All right, sir. I'm going to adjourn this matter so that some counsel can be appointed to you. I'll see you back February 9th. February 9th at 8:30 a.m. for your assigned counsel appointment, okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Do.
All right. Ron Weaver.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Deron Antoine Weaver. This is ticket number SP 1405171. Count one, accident failed to stop, ensure a clear failed to stop clear distance ahead. Count two, leave scene of accident, personal injury. Count three, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number SP 1291340. Count one, improper plates. Count two, drove unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count three, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1291332, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Weaver. State your name for the record, please.
Deron Weaver.
Your Honor, we would like to ask that the pretrial be adjourned. We would like to request a court-appointed attorney on this matter. I do have his contact information. I will be emailing the clerk later.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to set it for a pretrial on the date of February 9th of 2024. I'll continue his bond. I'll see you at 8:30 a.m. that day so we can get counsel appointed, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Have a good day. Willie Walton. Willie Walton.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Willie Davis Walton. Ticket number SP 1502200. Count one, straddling traffic lanes. Count two, accident. Drive failed to use due care of caution. Ticket number SP 1502254. Count one, leave scene of accident, property damage. Count two, failed to report accident. Count three, failed to provide info regarding accident. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, Mr. Walton.
No, I'm sorry. This is his son. He's
Where?
sick. He has vascular dementia. So he had to go lay down. He said that he wasn't feeling well. So he was using my mobile device to talk to you guys through
Say
that.
that, sir. I understood. Your Honor,
So
this defendant and I did get an opportunity to speak in the presence of his son.
He did speak to you in the
To me,
room,
that's right.
though.
Right. So let me put that on the record, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So when Mr. Walton and I spoke, his son was present and Mr. Walton was present, and he indicated that his desire at this point would be to set the matter for a bench trial, trial where the judge decides the case by Zoom. Is that right, Mr. Walton? Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
So, Your Honor, I would ask the court would waive the defendant's presence for this period of time right now since he's not feeling well, and indicate for the record that I did have an opportunity to speak to him. He did request that the matter would be set for a bench trial by Zoom, and we're continuing that request here and now, please and thank you.
All right, I do hear that he has some medical issues, and we have been on for quite some time today, so I'm understanding of that. As long as you spoke to him, Attorney Boffman, will you attest that you actually spoke to the person, Willie Davis Walton?
Absolutely, yes, Your Honor. I'm testifying that I spoke to Mr. Walton, and an elderly gentleman who identified himself as Mr. Walton this morning for about 10 minutes.
Okay, all right. Is this Mr. Walton's father right there?
That's his son.
No, I'm the son.
Oh, his son. Thank you, because I was about to say, well, how old is this person? Oh, never. Okay. I got so
No, it's my
confused.
dad. He's not right.
It's okay. I'm gonna set it for March 1st. Because I want to give him, because I don't want him to sit here. We put it out on the 28th. Can I do the 1st? Okay. March 1st. March 1st. I'm gonna set it for a bench trial that day. I'm gonna set his bond at $0 personal in that particular matter, okay? Tell him I put him on a new date, so I'm gonna try not to put too many. So understanding that he has some issues that he may need to not be on the phone as long. I do apologize for today, okay?
Oh, no, it's not your fault. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
What time?
At 9 a.m. Thank you for asking. 9 a.m. Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay.
Okay.
March 1st, 9 a.m.
That's right.
Okay, thank you.
February 28th. Oh, we didn't do the 29th. Oh, we got a leap year. Oh, God bless. To check that. I feel like we used that day one day. Okay. Calvin Wright.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Calvin Deshaun Wright. This is ticket 454-254. No operator's license. Ticket SP 1495596, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1057165, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1074317, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket number SP 1124930, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1126969, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1242670, counts 1 and 2. Ticket number SP 1364471, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1440378, counts 1, 2, and 3. Ticket SP 1045588, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry, or good afternoon, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Would you state your names?
Calvin Wright.
So thank you, Your Honor, for your reading of the information complaint. The defendant is going to waive his right to any further hearings and plead guilty. There are a number of matters here. For the majority of them, we're going to require that you should be requiring that he pay a fine. He's asking for community service. There's also a recommendation on the last charge, the disorderly conduct charge, for a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to the defendant what that means, and he's ready to give a factual basis here for the plea.
All right. All right, Mr. Wright, you're gonna have to hold tight. I got some other people I can get out of here quickly. I'm gonna come back to your case.
Okay.
Okay. All right, off the record in that matter. Mary Williams.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Mary Williams. Ticket SP 1509207, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor, count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Williams. State your name for the record, please.
Mary LaCole Williams.
Your Honor, Ms. Williams had provided documentation for registration expiring July 2024 and insurance expiring April 2024 for the same vehicle she was stopped in, and both are in her name. I'd like to ask for a dismissal at this time.
All right, this time the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now calling the matter of the people versus Pamela. Yes,
You have a nice holiday.
you too. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Now calling the matter of the people versus Pamela Michelle Windham.
Yes,
This is ticket number SP 1500710, one count illegal dumping. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Wyndham. State your name for the record, please.
Pamela Michelle Windham.
Your Honor, we would like to ask that the pretrial be adjourned and request court-appointed counsel on her behalf.
All right.
I do want to say something that was kind of unusual. When I spoke with Ms. Windham, she indicated to me the last time she was in court, she spoke to an attorney that told her that Pauline Soroki will be our attorney today. I don't know how that's possible, and I don't know if I'm missing something that the court know about.
I don't. I looked on the ticket to see if I had anything written on here about a potential. If she came in the afternoon, she may have spoke with Attorney Soroki. But she
I asked
nope.
that. She said
okay,
no.
No, I don't have that in here anywhere. So we're gonna get you counsel assigned, okay? I'm gonna set this matter for a pretrial on the date of February 9th, 2024 at 8:35 a.m. We'll have counsel appointed by then and we can move forward with some dates, okay?
And I do have her contact information, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. You do the same, Your Honor.
I will, thank you.
And that's February 9th as well, Your Honor?
That's right, February 9th.
Okay.
All right. Rayshawn Wright, let me make sure. Let me see what he's doing. Okay.
Yes.
Please turn on your camera for me. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Rayshawn Wright. This is ticket U676766123. This is one count disturbing the peace. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Harry Bachman for the Mr. Wright. State your name, sir.
Rayshawn Wright.
This is a pretrial, Your Honor. The defendant is continuing a not guilty plea here. Ask for a bench trial by Zoom, please.
All right. If that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of March 1st. March 1st of 2024. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You are all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay? Do I have anybody else? Mr. White, Eric White. Real quick.
Yes, I'm sorry, it wouldn't unmute.
Okay, I'll start trying. Good afternoon. Now calling the matter of the people versus Eric White. This is ticket SP 1460323. Accident, failed to stop and assure clear distance. Ticket number SP 460377. Count 1, reckless driving. Count 2, leave scene of accident, property damage. Count 3, failed to report accident. Ticket number SP 1461736. One count, failed to provide information regarding accident. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. White. State your name for the record, please.
Eric Jacinto White.
Your Honor, we would like to ask that this matter be set for a pretrial date. We would like to request a court-appointed attorney on his behalf. I do have his contact information. I'll email the clerk momentarily.
Okay. At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set this matter for February 9th, 2024 at 8:35 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0. Sir, between now and the next court date, you need to come down and be fingerprinted, okay? That's at 36th District Court.
Okay.
All right. It's because it's a 93-day misdemeanor. You didn't get any fingerprints yet, did you?
No, I haven't talked to nobody.
Okay. All right. We're going to have you do that, and then we'll get some counsel assigned to you, and then you'll be able to move forward, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. I'll set your bond at $0 on all these matters, okay, sir?
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, ma'am.
It's okay. I got you. No worries at all, Mr. White. It's been one of those mornings. I'm with you. All right. Have a good day.
Man. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. No problem. Lawrence Wheeler, Jr.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lawrence Ulysses Wheeler, Jr. This is ticket SP 1503339. Count 1, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. Count 2, drove while unlicensed. Also calling ticket number SP 1086375. Count 1, drove while licensed not valid or improper. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Wheeler. State your name for the record, sir.
Lawrence Ulysses Wheeler Jr.
Thank you, Your Honor. He's aware of his jury trial rights. However, he would like to ask that this matter be set for a bench trial.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of March the 1st. Hey, how you doing? March the 1st at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if there's nothing further, we'll see you then, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right.
Mr. Yvonne Williams, please remove your hat. Thank you.
Mr. Wright, Calvin Wright. All right. I'm mute
Yes.
yourself. All right. Back on the record in the matter of the people versus Calvin Wright. I called these matters, but I wanted to take care of some other matters first before I begin doing the pleas for today. So can you state your name for the record, sir?
Calvin Wright.
All right. Counsel?
Barry Bachman for the defendant, Your Honor. We will continue our waiver of any more of the charges. The defendant and I have been over them each one at a time. He understands each one of them. There is a global offer being made by the prosecutor in this case. Rather than, I will restate it if you want me to, but I'm going to assume that you have it before you and the defendant is going to make guilty and or responsible pleas here according to that document.
All right. So it's all the cases that I have that he's going to take a plea to on the plea form.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead. Raise your right hand for me, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can put your hands down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. 1 second. Let me get them together. Why you got so many tickets, sir?
We're going to resolve them all today. That's the good news, Judge. So we're so thankful for this opportunity. I'm going to, on the defendant's behalf, there are 2 civil infractions, one for insufficient or defective light and the other for improperly displayed plate. On the defendant's behalf, I would stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint for the purpose of the plea this morning, and as to any other civil infractions that are part of the plea today. We would give that stipulation, and thank you, Your Honor.
I appreciate that. So at this time, court's going to enter in pleas on those cases. So the defective light, and then the no registration, right?
Right.
All
No,
right.
it was improperly displayed plate.
Improperly displayed plates.
It's right above the defective lights on the docket.
I know. Okay, I see it.
Okay.
All right. I have a no registration too. Did you see that one?
I've stipulated to of that civil infraction if it's for the purpose of the plea, and as to any matters being dismissed this morning, Your Honor, I'm going to stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation, and thank you.
Okay. Thank you. All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of October the 7th of 2021. Were you driving a GMC vehicle in the area of Hard Hill Streets and Dutchess in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did you have no license in your possession at that time?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention to the date of March 12th of 2020. Were you in the area of DeQuinder and East 7 Mile in the city of Detroit driving a Chrysler vehicle? A blue 2007 Chrysler vehicle, DeQuinder, East 7 Mile?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was that vehicle unregistered or untitled at the time?
No, Your Honor.
No, it was not registered?
No.
Okay, I want to take your attention to the date of January 17th of 2020. Were you in a Chrysler vehicle in the area of Bessemer and Fisher in the city of Detroit?
Nice. Yes, Your Honor.
And was that vehicle unregistered at the time?
No, Your Honor.
Did it also have improper plates on it?
No.
Not that time. You're right. Sorry. It's too many tickets. I want to take your attention back to the date of March the 12th of 2020, where this is that area of DeQuinder and East 7 Mile with the Chrysler vehicle. Did it have improper plates on it at that time because it wasn't registered with the Secretary of State's office? That's what that is. This is terrible. Okay. I want to take, did you answer?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Are you able to pay attention? I know it's late and you've been on here a long time, but you got to pay attention because when you don't, I still got all these people.
I was trying to pay attention to the car. You said Chrysler.
Yes, it's old. These tickets from like 2020. Did you have more than one car?
No, I just had a GMC. That's all I remember, really.
So
Mr. Wright, just want to remind you that you're pleading guilty or responsible to the acts that we talked about. We've talked about this and just the judge is asking you to affirm whether or not you had valid documents, registration, insurance, etc.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I understand that, but when she came with the price drop, my mind was thrown off. But I'm listening though.
But you do remember getting these tickets, right?
I remember getting tickets, yes.
Okay. So we're just talking about the documents and whether you had the valid documents when you got stopped during those times. Okay, that's what the question is about. Don't get hung up on the type of vehicle. If you remember being stopped.
Well, I know I don't remember the GMC, but we can carry on.
All right, well, hope this is not a struggle then, because he got lots of different cars. I do have a GMC ticket, so I want to take your attention to the date of September 12th of 2023, where you in the area of East 7 Mile and Russell Street in the city of Detroit driving a GMC vehicle.
Yes.
You say yes?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license? Did you never acquire a driver's license?
Yes.
And then I want to take your attention to the date of June 28th of 2022. Were you in the area of Greenlee and East 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you have a vehicle with improper plates on it at that time? I think that's it.
Yes.
Satisfied, counsel?
As to each count for the plea, I am satisfied, Your Honor. Thank you.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of failed to display on 2 tickets. 1, 2, 3 improper plate tickets, 2 being reduced to improper plate tickets, and 3 civil infractions to be as charged. So the one thing, Mr. Wright, about not coming back to do your tickets is that you forget about what your tickets were for when you wait too long.
Yes.
That's what happens. Okay, so on the civil infractions, I can't do anything about those tickets. You have to pay them. So the no registration, improper plates, and insufficient or defective light tickets, you're gonna have to pay each one of those. Let me see how much these are. Let's see. 9, 5. That ticket is $105. Two, 4, 2, 6, 7, 0, 2. That ticket, it looks like it's $144. And then that's the defective or deficient lights. That's 144. And then your other ticket is does that have a list? Is it 180? 180. We're gonna leave it at that. 180. Okay. So typically you have 14 days to pay civil infractions, but I'm hearing that you need more time and possibly even the opportunity to come in and set up a payment plan. Is that correct, sir? Unmute yourself.
Yes.
All right. So if that's the case, I'm going to give you until February 8th to come in and set up a payment plan. That's going to be the due date otherwise, okay?
You said February the 8th?
You have to come in by that time to set up a payment plan, or else these tickets are going to start adding costs and fines to it if you don't have it paid by then, okay?
Right, I understand, but I can go out there before February the 8th?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Please go up here and set up a payment plan if you can't pay those prices, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna waive the cost and fines on the other tickets. You still have to pay reinstatement fees though, okay?
Yes.
All right, if that's all, you're all set, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. All right, are we ready on Mr. Lavish Williams again?
We are.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lavish Williams. This is ticket number 742383, count 1, disobey lawful order of police officer. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your name, Mr. Williams.
And take your hat off.
Lavish.
Take your hat off. All right. We ready, counsel?
Absolutely, Your Honor. Today, it was the date and time for trial. There was an officer here. We would acknowledge that that officer was here ostensibly for the purpose of giving testimony against the defendant. So he's made a decision to waive his right to a trial this afternoon or morning, and he's going to plead guilty. There's a 1-year delayed sentence recommendation. He knows what that means, Your Honor. He's going to give a factual basis to you here today.
All right. You stop walking yet? You going on a mission. I'm about to come with you too. I want to stop. I want to be out this courtroom too. So bad. You just don't know. You stop walking?
I was.
Stop moving.
No, it just worked. Okay.
That's my cute way of saying stop moving. Okay? Please raise. I know you was working because you was pushing all kinds of buttons in your red truck and stuff like that and making sure stuff was on. I could see everything. I'm like a. All right. Please raise your right hand. Your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. And you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
I said, I'm sorry. Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I'm going to bring your attention back to the date of April 12th of 2023. Were you in the area of Livernois, 8843 Livernois in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you at some point disobey the lawful orders of the police officer? Oh, I see what it is. You didn't get a permit?
That's my location of my car wash company I own over there.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, did you get a permit?
No, I had no permit. No permit. No permit.
Satisfied.
Mr. Young, satisfied. The court is satisfied as well. You're so busy trying to argue and make your statements and your claim that you're not answering the questions. I asked you, did you get a permit for the bike ride where all the people came and blocked all the traffic and then get attitudes when you try and drive past them because they don't want you that close to them, but they're in the middle of the street. You want to know how I know this stuff? Because I've had to endure it before because I'm a resident of the city of Detroit. And people don't mind you doing stuff, but then when you need extra police officers out there for a reason, so that when I try and drive past, I ain't got people hitting on my vehicle talking, so get out the way, don't be moving on the stuff. And now I feel like I gotta be in a fight for my life in my own community. You hear me?
I hear you.
I know the story oh so well as a lifelong resident of the city of Detroit, right? All right. So here's what I'm doing. It's $100 fine. I'm not going to charge you a whole lot because you've been so patient today with being online and you have a year to pay it. Okay?
Right.
In a year when you sign back on, I'm going to dismiss this as long as you've made my payment.
All right.
Okay?
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So in 1 year, I'm going to have you come back and you're going to see me with my $100 paid. Now, if you don't have my $100 paid, we're going to have a whole issue. You know that, right?
Yeah, it'll be paid way before then.
Okay, I appreciate that. So I'll see you back on December 9th of 2024, 8:45 a.m. You have it paid. I won't even keep you on here long. I'll let you go. We won't have to go on the record, okay?
All right, thanks.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Williams, have a great day.
Right, too.
All right. I will, thank you. Lord. Larry Westbrook. Am I missing? Maybe I did. Let me look. Delano Wade. No, you go ahead. Mr. Westbrook, Larry Westbrook. Sir, press *6 on your phone. Okay.
Yes,
Do you remember? Yes, Mr. Westbrook, do you remember what you were going to end up pleading to?
No,
I
ma'am.
figured he did. And he had some new cases because he had a global
Judge,
resolution. Attorney Mason?
I remember what he's going to plead to.
Okay.
So he
What's
had
gonna
two
plead to?
counts. He had 2 counts of illegal operation. They were redundant charges.
Yes.
So he's going to plead to the operating illegal based upon what Soroki said, and the narcotic drug violation. And the other operating illegal operation and narcotic drug violation will be dismissed.
Okay.
So that's,
we also,
Your Honor. Is that
Yes.
the case I have pending on Monday?
Yes. So I pulled all your cases. Okay. So I have
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Thank you for asking. 4, 5 cases in exchange for these 2 cases for the Monday case. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor.
All right. So we have, because we have, did you get the, he was in public with alcohol. Is that a part of it as well? I think that was on my, I don't know if it was. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Larry Earl Westbrook Jr. This is ticket SP 1504106. Count 1, loiter in the pace of illegal occupation with intent to engage. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. U ticket 628142222. Consuming alcohol in public. Ticket SP 1492164. Loiter in a place of illegal occupation. And ticket number SP 1492228. Possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Ticket number SP 1495717. Pedestrian walk in roadway where sidewalks are provided. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield standing in for Mr. Soroki on behalf of Mr. Westbrook. State your name for the record, please. Mr. Westbrook?
Yes.
Please state your name for the record.
My name is Larry Earl Westbrook Jr.
Your Honor, I did not personally speak to Mr. Westbrook, but it's my understanding that Mr. Westbrook would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation. Is that correct, sir?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand.
Okay. My right
Do
hand
you swear
is
or it's raised? Okay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
I talked to a public servant.
Yes.
Representative
Okay.
for the court. 36.
And that's fantastic. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, they did not.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking these guilty pleas, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
I understand that very well.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, I do.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention to the date of October the 5th. October the 5th of 2023. Were you in the area of Edgevale and Brush Streets in the city of Detroit, sir?
Yes, I was.
And were you in possession of drugs at that time, prohibited drug paraphernalia?
Yes, I was.
Did you also loiter in a place of illegal occupation, sir, with the intent to get these narcotics?
No, I was
Potentially?
I got the narcotics and I was walking up the street on the in the street.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right. All right, so at this time, the court is going to enter a count of loiter in a place of illegal occupation as well as possession of drug paraphernalia. Sir, do you want some help or no?
I'm going to go to a program my auntie have available for me. It's like a 30-day program.
Mr. Westbrook, here's what I asked. I'm asking you a very specific part. Okay. Do you want some help or not? If you do, the court is going to assist you with getting help. I'm not going to try and make this all difficult and terrible.
I don't need that.
All right. So I'm going to just charge you a fine for the ticket. I'm going to charge you $200 for one of the tickets. And then I'm going to waive the cost and fines on the other ticket, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. How much time do you need, sir?
Next year. The first of next year.
Okay. So if I give you until February 9th, is that enough time?
That's enough time.
Okay, so pay on one of these tickets. I'm gonna do it $250 on one of the tickets, zero cost on the other ticket, okay?
Okay, so you're going to charge me $250 for one ticket and $200 for another?
No, I'm not gonna charge you anything for the other one. I just made the $200 ticket $250 instead, okay? I heard you get mad because I was about to take away from your money. You need to get yourself together, sir. You're too old to participate in this behavior.
I know that. I'm 58. I'll be 59 next year. And
that's
you know
right.
What?
Did you hear what I said? You need to stop.
I really do.
And you need to get help. So if you ever want some help, you call the court and we're going to figure it out.
Okay. You have a number I can call?
I do. You ready?
Okay. Let me get my pen.
Okay.
And you know what, Yana, I even feel like, I try to get people to help me, with little things about getting a job or anything. And it'd be like, Yana, they're not right.
Okay. Well, you got to be right too. They can't offer you services and you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Because then it makes it difficult trying to help you because they know that they don't want to put their name out there and you're not going to comply. Well, I'll try and figure out something. If you really want some help, I'm going to try and figure out a way to help you.
All right, Yana. I'll keep you in mind, but I need
Please
this number.
do. 313-965.
965.
2293.
2293.
Okay.
Yes, Yana.
All right, Mr. Westbrook. Good luck to you, okay? I really want you to win.
Now, I'm saying, how many more tickets I got to see you about?
That's it. We took care of all of your tickets today. So you just need to pay on that ticket for me, okay?
I owe you $250 by next year.
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you again, Yana. And can I call you back? Just to see how everything's going on. I can leave a message to your...
Yeah, my clerk, okay? That's right.
Okay.
All right.
And you have a wonderful, blessed holiday. And
you too.
Be safe out there.
I will. You do the same, okay?
All right. I'm going to stay out the way of the police.
Please. That means you got to stay out of places that you're not supposed to be in, too.
Right. And give you some help.
That's the ticket right there. That's it. So we got to, that's why I asked if you want to help, Mr. Westbrook. I can give you help, but if you're not ready, and if you don't want to participate, we're going to wait till you're ready.
All right, because I know this can happen again. They can cruise up on me.
And when you come back again, I'm going to put you in a drug court program, just so you know. So you might want to try and really get yourself together without the court intervention. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. That's it. All right, Mr. Westbrook, I wish you the best of luck. And if you want help from the court, I'll still give you help. But if you come back with a ticket, that's what I'm going to do. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Westbrook. Good luck to you. Happy holidays. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Yvonne Williams. You didn't finish it.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Yvonne Deshaun Williams. This is Z ticket 782-007. This is one count of, let's see what this one is. Violation of the Controlled Substance Act, ticket number SP 1147987, count 1, tinted windows, count 2, no proof of insurance, ticket number SP 1313597, failed to signal, ticket SP 1147998, drove while license suspended, ticket SP 1313598, drove while license suspended, ticket counts 1 and 2 pled guilty, count 3 dismissed. Ticket number SP 1212710, count 3, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield, I'm standing in for Mr. Soroki on behalf of Mr. Williams Golson. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Yvonne Deshaun Williams Golson.
Your Honor, I did not personally speak to Mr. Williams Golson, but it's my understanding that he's going to enter a plea and accept the people's recommendation. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of February 15th of 2022. Were you in the area of Gratiot and Finlay Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
All right. And counsel, will you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket for the 2 remaining counts, their civil infractions?
We shall stipulate, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display, as well as the amended charge of 1 to 5 over speed and 1 count no proof of insurance. Sir, the 2 civil infractions, the speeding ticket is $125. The no proof of insurance ticket will be $195.
You say 2 tickets are $195?
And $125, so that's $320. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. How much time are you gonna need, sir?
I need about a month. 'Cause I just started back working. I was
Okay,
laid
is that gonna
off.
be enough time? I'll give you until February 8th, 2024 to have these payments in, okay?
Yes, I was trying to see how much you said it was
It's
altogether.
gonna be a total of $320. However, you may have what's called some reinstatement fees. Those are extra and above and beyond. You just need to have these 2 tickets I'm talking about paid by that point in time, though, okay?
Yeah.
If you have reinstatement fees, you can wait to pay those, but they affect your ability to get your license back, okay?
Yes.
All right, I'm waiving the cost of fines on the remaining ticket, though. You won't have a fine on the fail to display, okay?
Yes.
All right, if that's it, you're all set. Thank you, sir, for your patience today.
So them the only tickets that's on my name? I don't have to pay
Yes,
nothing else.
let me see.
I think it was cleared.
Everything else should be taken care of. Like I said, with the exception of if you have any tickets that need reinstatement fees, those are gonna pop up. And if you have super old, and it doesn't look like you do, but if you have some like super old civil infraction tickets, you will have to take care of those, okay?
All right.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
you're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
All right.
Oh, I was supposed to do a 3-month delayed on the other one. I don't care. He's just gonna get it dismissed. All right. Delano Wade. You got his phone? Did you give it to me? I'm here. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Delano David Wade. This is ticket SP 1312629. 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Wade. State your name for the record, sir.
Delano Wade.
You have to speak up, sir.
Delano Wade.
Your Honor, Mr. Wade is aware of his trial rights. However, he would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation to amend the charge to improper plates. Is that correct, sir?
No, that's not correct. It wasn't improper plates. It was insurance.
We can't hear
Remember,
you. You got to make your sound louder.
Yes, yeah.
Mr.
What'd
Wade.
you say?
Yes.
He said that I was incorrect, that the charge was for no insurance.
No, I forgot that we talked about it. So yes.
Okay, so you do want to enter a guilty plea for the amended charge of improper plates?
Yes.
All right. If that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I know you may be upset, sir, because you're the last one, but you gotta look down at the camera, okay? All right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of February 9th of 2022. Were you in the area of Asbury Park and 7 Mile in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, did you not have any car insurance on the vehicle you were driving?
No.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. It will enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates in this particular matter. Why don't you have insurance, sir?
The car was for my daughter. It was just in my name. Her mom was supposed to get it.
And she ain't have her insurance on her vehicle, did she?
No.
Now, I hope you fussed at her and told her about the fact that she needs to have insurance for her vehicle. You can't be doing all these kind gestures and then she end up not having her insurance.
No, it was for my daughter. It was her senior year of high school, and her mom agreed to get insurance, and she didn't get them at the time.
Oh, all right. All right. The court's gonna waive the cost and fines. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You're all set, Mr. Wade. Huh?
No
Unmute
fine.
yourself. So he can't figure it out, Mr. Wade. What's going on?
You got him excited about the no fines.
Oh, yeah, no fine. No fine. He didn't have anything else. I was trying to figure out what happened. Mr. Wade?
You still there?
Okay. All right. That concludes this morning's docket. I do have a couple of questions about some folks I think that were